Yeah, Sweet Mouth for Life. She right though. She put her straight on blast though. She do show more favoritism, but it's just like WWE wrestling. Are you gonna push Sasha Banks, who's marketable, or are you gonna push? Let me give you some examples. Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. Like that's basically like the difference. Like Amore is marketable. Yeah. From her hair to her smile to her face to her age to her innocentness to her to she's marketable. So the mama always gonna be around this one. And I kind of get what she was saying about how she didn't send this child, but then again, that child ain't the other kid's daddy though. So like you got to still worry about LaTruth and his family still too, because I'm sure she might play it a certain way in front of us, but I'm sure Morris still sees the truth if he got when his mother's passed. Well, I'm sure she still sees her aunties and her other cousins. And does the truth sister got kids? Yeah. Latoya. Does Latoya reach out to LaTruth kids? Well, they in good spots, so I'm sure they play together. So yeah, like I say, she got a whole daddy side of cousins and stuff that Brianna gotta still be weary of too. She gotta keep that window open too. You can't just cold turkey that off for her, especially if he's still in her life. That's not right. So I mean, she ain't supposed to go with them, even though them her brothers and sisters. That's their actual daddy. Let them, as young men, have that time, I guess. But then again, it's weird though because what about LaTruth's daughter? Where does she be at? Like when you send the boys with they daddy, that ain't LaTruth, oldest daughter kid. So where the hell she be at? Because you only be showing yourself with you and Amora, and that's weird too because it's three girls there. You'll think y'all spend a lot of girl time together, right? She only spend time with the baby, don't you? Really? And what you say would have happened if she would have told the other kids that they could go shopping like she did Amora? Hey, you got 30 seconds to get what would have happened. Random pockets straight the fuck up. Them pockets would have been toasted. I'm talking about Flick Slider hits blunt, nigga. Them pockets would have been toasted. Them ain't, hey, that ain't no 6 year old. And even Amora knew she was getting finessed if you look close enough. 30 seconds is not a long time. Two, nigga, 30 seconds, nigga. How much items can you grab from this item, from this aisle to the top of another aisle in 30 seconds? Your mama finessed you, but then again, I mean, that's why she shouldn't always do stuff for a camera because you're trying to make it seem like how they doing the little shows or whatever, but they give them more than damn 30 seconds. You give your damn child less time than a game show gives strangers. Like, like what the fuck, bro? Like, seriously, them are complete strangers who they be like, Shaq might meet somebody off the streets. Hey, man, get you 10 minutes, 15 good minutes. And you feel me? Even them shows is a couple minutes. They leave with a shopping cart, don't they? You gave your daughter 30 seconds, bro, and she's a kid and she can't even lift everything. And like, come on, bro, she can't even lift the heavy stuff. Don't you notice what she picked up? Light stuff. She can't lift, she can't climb high, so she can't get the bigger stuff that costs the most. You told her to shop and buy all the cheap shit that sits at the bottom, basically. Because that's the only thing she can reach. And then in 30 seconds, even if she took the time to grab something, that's half the time you took to grab something just so you can get higher to get the shit you really want. You finessed the hell out your damn daughter though, but you did it for the views. You then when she cooking with you, you did it for the views. Why the truth daughter? I don't even understand why you got custody of her, or you basically get to keep her if she's never there for nothing with you. It's like you basically got her with you, living with you, just to basically prove a point. Nobody wants to live for him or some bullshit, which is kind of bullshit to me because at the end of the day, nigga, they all fuck with their daddy probably. Them daddies be difficult. Them daddy daughter relationships when they split with their mama, like Caesar and Cheyenne of Black Ink Crew, they don't always end perfectly. They kind of end toxic, and sometimes even when they end their life, like Lawrence Fishburne and Montana, his daughter, she ended up doing adult film, and that's because they feel like the daddy wasn't there. Then it's not even just the female and the male thing. You got D-Way kids. One turned out to be a future NBA prospect, and the other one he turned out, however he turned out. But don't y'all realize he had a male nanny watching those kids the entire time while he was doing his NBA career, basically? A male nanny. One of them kids was going to get affected, and he's not the most masculine type of man anyway. So one of them kids was going to get turned into another different direction, regardless, all because the father wasn't there like that. So I don't know, man. I'm just happy Amora having a good time, though, at the end of the day. You're pretty much a child in a mix of a divorce, basically. That girl's probably what, 3, 4? They've been together 6, 7 years, so half the time they've been together and the time it took to conceive you, things ain't been the way it should have been, basically. And it kind of brings me back to the point. Don't you remember Brianna said she kind of regret having a child? Do you not know what the regret comes from? Look at how I just broke that down. The more it's like what, 3, 4? They've been together what, 7 years, and it takes you about a year to make a baby. So I just say give or take 6, 7, 8 years. Just say 8 to be on the safe side. Say a more is what, 4, just to be on the safe side. Half the time that they've been together, things was actually decent before you got here. Think about it. It's not the regret of having you. I play with you. I feed you. I put you on camera. You with me all the time. It's not the regret of technically having this baby. She miss her man. I need to quit saying that because I know that's not her dude no more, but she misses the truth, bruh. Think about it, bruh. They've been together almost 8 years, including the time it took to have this baby. You cut that in half, that's the baby's age. Before the baby came born, it was just perfect, wasn't it? Marriage, the whole nine, that's the first few years of their relationship. Think about it. They've been together 6, 7, 8 years. The first 3, 4 years, the baby wasn't born. Did we hear any of these problems? There was none of these problems. This stuff just happened on the back end since this baby has been alive. See what I'm saying? And that's what's making her think, damn, did I fuck up by having her? Because before I had her, things with her and him was pretty straight. I'm telling you, bro, Janelle not doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's not. And as a result, when she be on her lives, he don't be there and don't really be around. And what she do is just the image thing. It's not really her happily wanting him around. Look at how when they first started talking to now. Y'all don't see a difference? You don't see a difference? You couldn't not have this man around you. And now you barely see him. You don't see the difference? Because it's friction. She even knows it's friction. That's what the T thing was supposed to about. You gotta think about it. If we see you on a day-to-day basis, and you're supposed to be this good mom, and you're supposed to be doing this and this and that, what tea could you possibly have to give us when you don't even include none of your actual physical friends in your lives, show, the little YouTube channel you had, or nothing? We don't know none of their names, nothing that they do, nothing. So if you was giving us tea, who could it even be about besides yourself, right? Come on, man. You playing games with your own stuff at this point. You got some tea, but you just not finna give it. It's the tea about your own relationship. And you know that they want to see that, honestly, but you not gonna give it because you gotta maintain this fake image. I feel for you. People like you stay up and can't sleep at night. Because when you lie to us, you gotta lie to yourself too. People like you don't get no rest at night. You probably read hundreds and thousands of comments at night. You image conscious. And it's so crazy too because you basically left the truth because he was hell bent on not just giving you an I'm sorry, no matter if he did it or didn't, just saying I'm sorry for hurting your feelings and putting you through this period. Just saying I'm sorry. He was so hell bent on his name and his image. You're targeting my image that he was willing to throw away a marriage. Now look at you. Same shit. And we know you ain't happy with dude. I don't care what you say. You don't want to mess up your image neither and make it look like two failures because look at what just happened. You not that far away from being out with him and you still ain't even divorced him. So if you was to ever be like, damn, things not working right with him, they will have no choice but to look at it as you. And you already know the truth gonna have a field day. His big and all my exes, they not happy. And you know he gonna have a field day if you ever admit that you not happy in your current relationship. He gonna have a field day with it. But the sad thing is, y'all two petty people. That nigga still care about you. I'm not watching nobody live, even if you had my child, bro. Unless I feel like Janelle was like one of them types. I'm not watching nobody live, bro. Unless I still got some interest with you. Cause nigga, if I got equal visitation rights, I'll see my kids in a few days, bro. Kids was born and raised with divorces before social media was even around, bro. You do not have to do this social media stuff. That's just you clinging to the partner. That means every little slick word they say, you're gonna be curious if it's you. Every time if they don't got a man that's who they went public with, you're gonna eventually start asking the kids about them because you all invested in a person you supposed to be co-parenting with business. Come on, bro. It's still love there. Ain't nobody watching nobody that they don't care about. Is it? We just went through all this stuff. Not that long ago, y'all. Like a day or two or three. Didn't you say you was watching my page? You don't watch nobody page you don't care about, do you? If so, you just go about your way. You just do. You just do. That's the reason I love the way we got our stuff lined up. Shoot, we got a big crib. We ever get into it, one person go another room, one person go another room. Yeah, other people, y'all got to do this old Hollywood divorce split shit and wonder why y'all shit ain't worth nothing. And even when it is, and then when it's worth standing, you'll be telling somebody about some years, but there's been so many months, breakups, so many splits between it that if you water down the years, shit, y'all ain't even been together that damn long. You probably thought you've been together. The fuck? But yeah, she do show a little favoritism to Amora though. You supposed to be showing the other one the ropes, teach her driving, give her things to do by herself. What's her name, Desharia or whatever? Latruth's oldest daughter. Yeah, you supposed to be doing little fun things with her without Amora always there. Show her how to be a grown up on her own. That way she'll know how to lead Amora as a big sister. You're not supposed to just have it. I be telling my uncle that he got 3 kids, and me and my grandmama just told him the only one who gets the real riches is your baby. And he says, yeah, because I'm older now and I've seen the most money in my life. But at the end of the day, that still shouldn't stop you from saying, hey, let me go get my oldest and take him under my wing. So, you know what I'm saying? Let me go take my second one and take him under my wing. All the kids still got to be treated equally, bro. If I had a newborn or I had an 8-year-old or 10, 15-year-old, they'll all still be getting treated equal because I don't want not one of my child feeling like they ain't loved or that they got to do something or that they got to be a teenage mom or something to get some attention out of me or something because I'm not showing them the same affection that I am a baby. So no, bro. Set an example for your kids too. Let them know that they all loved and treated equally. It's the same way you just did a moral shopping. I know the kids, the bigger kids, will probably cost a little bit more. Do this, set aside for them too. Set aside for them too. Sweet Mom for Life, and she right up on that video. I didn't even think nobody could make a video about that type of content. But when you think about it, it is favoritism. People are calling right for right, wrong for wrong. I mean, stop putting all y'all business out there. Y'all be trying to take people to courts and all this. We in a country with freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. None of us have physically met y'all that makes these YouTube contents. So even when y'all say defamation of character on these type of things, how when these people don't technically know you, they only see and putting commentary on what you're putting out. Stop putting things out there, bro. If you don't want people judging you, bro. And I'm out.